Can you really stay happily ever after in a relationship? Is it possible to live happily ever after? A good marriage is something you have to work at. Both partners have to be willing to work at it. You will need lots of tender loving care to keep your relationship fresh and exciting. When you are both willing to give and receive, the chance for survival of your relationship is increased. Tips for keeping your marriage strong and satisfying. 1. Whether you are just married or have been together for many years, you must learn how to communicate effectively to build a strong relationship. Listen to your partner and be sure you understand what they are trying to convey. Give each other your full attention when you are talking. Look at your partner in the eyes when they are speaking to help you really understand them. Don't just hear. Acknowledge that what has been said is clearly understood. 2. Never assume you know how your partner feels about anything. Just because you like something, don't volunteer them to do it with you. Ask. Always give them the courtesy to see if they want to do it. 3. Catch them doing something good. When your partner does something good, say, "I caught you." Then proceed to thank them for doing such a wonderful thing and tell them how much you appreciate it. You'll be surprised how far a little appreciation goes. When you make an effort to let your partner know they made you happy, you will find they will try to repeat doing kind things for the recognition. 4. Do something together every week that you both enjoy. Take classes together, go hiking, fishing, read poetry to each other. Find any interests that you can share and do these things often. 5. Be your partner's best friend. Cheer them on when they are working towards something they want. Hold their hand when they need it and give them a shoulder to cry on. Share dreams and goals and work together. Let them know you are proud of them when they accomplish goals. 6. Never neglect your partner. Don't get so wrapped up in your own life that you completely forget the everyday niceties. Kiss and hug them every day. Don't spend the whole weekend out with friends or watching TV. Make it a point to do something each weekend with your partner, and you will grow closer together and have more in common to talk about. 7. Never go to bed angry sometimes. This can be hard to do, however, it is so important. Once you let anger simmer for too long, it becomes much easier to come to a full boil, and before you know it, you never work out any problems. You just go to bed or leave the house to avoid them. Learn to agree to disagree if need be to keep the peace. This will only work if you are totally honest about agreeing that it is okay to disagree at times, especially if it is a minor problem. Don't waste time being angry about the small things. 8. It is okay to admit you are wrong. If you are wrong, admit it. Your pride will not keep you warm at night, and a bad marriage is a high price to pay for it. You can live together in harmony despite your individual differences. Practice these things, and be sure to work out any fights before you go to bed. Love and cherish each other. Build a strong bond by being loving and honest with each other. Building trust to build a better relationship. Are you honest with your partner? Are they honest with you? If you want to have a healthy relationship, it is imperative that you are completely honest with each other. Once you have caught or have been caught in a lie, it is very difficult to trust each other. When you trust each other, you will not need to wonder what the other one is doing when you are not together, because you will know that they are trustworthy. Telling the truth helps maintain your faith in each other and strengthens your relationship. Without trust, it is nearly impossible to have strong, loving, lasting relationships. So before you go and tell a lie to a partner, think twice. When you are honest with your partner, you show them respect for their feelings. Honesty is the very foundation of any good relationship. By being true and honest, you are expressing your love to your partner. Everyone deserves honesty. Follow these simple tips to build a strong relationship. 1. Be honest about your job, the hours you work, your pay, and the people you work with. If you have a meeting with someone of the opposite sex, don't tell your partner you are working with someone else. You may think you are sparing their feelings of jealousy. However, if they find out you were not truthful, the first thing they will think is you are hiding something. You will at times have to work with others that your spouse could be jealously of. However, if you have an honest relationship, this would not be the case, as you would have trust between you. 2. Do not tell your partner that you have the same dreams and goals if that is not the case. When they ask you to start working on them, you will become bored and resent doing it. Then if you blurt it out that you never wanted this anyway, how do you think they will feel? 3. If your partner asks you what's wrong, tell them and be honest. Don't say nothing when it is something. Tell your partner the truth and work it out. Unless you are open and honest about your needs and wants, how can they help you achieve them? 4. You should both be honest about how you feel about each other's friends. If your partner has a friend which you absolutely cannot stand, don't tell them you like them, or you'll wind up doing things with them and resent it. Work it out so that when you go out with friends as a couple, you go with the ones that you both like. When you go out alone with friends, choose the ones your partner would rather not hang out with. The best way to show respect for your partner is to be honest with them. After all, if you can't be honest with them, who can you be honest with? Remember that being honest will build a strong foundation for a long and happy relationship.